Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your Ascension Oracle for April 2020. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling a lot of heat right now with this reading. Not sure. I'll do my best not to project my own energy into this reading. So, obviously, the entire world is doing some weird shit, and no one quite understands what to do or what to think. And a lot of people are scared. So I am hoping my goal of this YouTube channel is just to provide some comfort, some calming energy for you while a lot of people they can't go to work, or if you had a job that involved you being hands-on with people, right now that's not an option for at least in the United States, but I'm sure globally the same thing is happening. So we're just going to get right into your reading. Your first card was Shambhala, the Golden Age, and this represents your past. You've been sitting pretty in your energy. You've been sitting pretty in your truth, and you have been able to have passionate, creative ideas, and your career probably was on the right track, and you learned a lot of lessons along the way, but you're a Scorpio. You like being in charge, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're actually designed for that purpose. And it's been great. You've probably experienced some form of abundance, whether it's in love, whether it's in finances, career. You've had it good. And if you don't think you've had it good, maybe this message isn't for you. But from what I'm gathering, everything was going well. You definitely earned it. Whatever you gained in the past, you definitely earned. You worked your butt off for it, and good for you. The second card that was pulled for you, a New Earth transformation. You may be getting rocked right now, and things are changing, and that might mean some longtime friends that you've had for many, many years start to break away, and you're being isolated to the point where you don't feel as empowered, because you always felt empowered when everybody believed you and everybody trusted you, and maybe some friends were a little dishonest with you, and you hate that. You hate liars. It's not your favorite. It's never stopped you from lying, but as long as you felt like you were in control, you were always totally fine. But this is a good thing. You were meant to learn everything you learned, and you were meant to have all that abundance, and you will get that abundance again. It's just going to take a different form. This is going to happen for everybody regardless of your sign. We're all on this ascending spiritual path right now. Everybody's in different places, and I've noticed even within myself that there's jealousy when some people seem to be ahead of others. You're never ahead or behind anybody. You are exactly where you need to be. And right now, there's a new earth being born. And we all get to go. Everyone has a golden ticket. So maybe drop the whole, you're special. You are special because you're unique, but we all are. Your awesomeness does not prevent someone else from being awesome. And you don't need everyone approving of you and doing things your way for you to be awesome. Maybe there's new things you need to learn. Either way, you're going to have to go within, and that's what this time is now. So as the new earth is being born, it kind of feels like an earthquake happened underneath you. That's not literal. Just your reality is being shifted a little bit. Okay, good job. Now we need you to do something else. Take a deep breath. I'll do it with you. You ready? Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah, kind of like that. Focus on your breathing. Literally, when you can't do anything else, just breathe. Over the next 6 months, you are going to experience a lot of emotional healing. The third card is Luna Rosa, or Rosa. I don't know if you have to roll the R or not. Oh man, I'm weird. But I like it. Start paying attention to the cycles of the moon, and I recommend you investigate when full moons are and start paying attention to that, because when there's a new moon, there's a clearing of energy. When there's a full moon, you are being bombarded with energy. The moon doesn't shine, it reflects the sunlight, and that's what it's there for. It gives you light when it's dark. And maybe there's going to be some light shined on those really dark places from the past or your childhood, or from college or school or your family. Like, you're gonna start getting those past repressed emotions come to the surface to be released. And you can release them quietly by simply sitting down and breathing. And the fourth card clarifier, multi-dimensional healing. You're healing everything from this life. And while you're doing that, you're also healing past lives. You're healing your entire family line, your entire bloodline by going through this process. Everyone goes through this process. Everyone's reality is being shook right now, and it's okay. It sucks. It's not fun. I've been going through this for a while. I've been going through it way longer than I was aware of it. I've been blindfolded for pretty much my whole life, and I didn't even realize it. So as you start realizing who people truly are, it's going to let you know who you are. Because believe it or not, you attracted those people and you attracted those lessons. We all did. We've all attracted the lessons that we wanted to learn, that we were contracted before we were born. Our souls come up with a contract and a script, and you're living out that script exactly the way you're meant to. You're just coming to a realization that you are more. You are way more powerful than you thought you were, and so is everybody else. And everyone's going to be just fine, as long as we just chill. And if you're good at chilling, good. Do some inner child work, do some shadow work. You just prayer, talk to your angels. This fourth card, multidimensional healing, is all about you engaging with your angels and spirit guides and acknowledging that they exist, because they can't help you until you start acknowledging them. I started with Archangel Michael and just started working my way around the hierarchy, and I started going on YouTube and researching other angels, angelic beings, and yeah, it's all good, it's all real, but you have to decide that for yourself. I can't tell you what reality is. I can share my perspective of reality. That's all I can do. And this video, this YouTube channel, my goal is that it just helps you become, even if it's just for a few minutes. Because when I was going through this process and I was becoming more and more aware of what my reality was, I didn't like it. And I was having massive panic attacks, and you might be having those too. You may have not had an anxiety attack since you were a kid. Now all of a sudden, bang, feels like you're having a heart attack for 5 hours. You're not having a heart attack, just breathe. I mean, if you are, call 911, like go to the hospital. There's a significant difference between a heart attack and a panic attack. But if you've never had a heart attack and you don't know what a panic attack is, it's terrifying. It is the most terrifying experience you'll ever go through, because it happens and you don't know what to do about it. It is crippling, it is paralyzing, and you get dizzy and you can't move. And this happens to almost everybody. And if it's happening to you, breathe. You can actually go on YouTube and look up panic attack videos where if you just listen to somebody talk you through it, calming, and it's just a recording. I mean, you don't even need a person there. It does help to have a trusted person there, but you may find yourself in a situation where there's no one around you and there's no one for you to reach out to. There's no one there to put their hand on your back, say, there, you're okay. When you don't have that, you're going to learn just how strong you are, because you will make it through. You will survive. You just have to let these emotions surface and release them. Now, how you release them is entirely up to you. There's plenty of information on the internets for you to how to release pain in healthy ways. You want to avoid self-sabotage. You want to avoid harming yourself. And you definitely want to avoid harming others. I believe in you, Scorpio. You are going to be okay. The world definitely needs you, and the world needs your strength. And it's okay if you don't trust people all of a sudden. I mean, you have this natural gift of saying, oh, I can't trust that person, they're going to do this. That's fine. You don't have to tell them, though. Just kind of dip out. If you have to release people from your life, release them with unconditional love and kindness. Thank them for their lessons. Thank them for their wisdom and guidance. And then just dip out. Sometimes people call it an Irish goodbye. But if you're not Irish, that probably doesn't make any sense to you. All right, Scorpio, thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful month. And thank you again for checking out the channel.